Picks all ready to go. Today we're doing Quandary Peak. We were going to do this 5 years ago. It was going to be our first one we ever did, but we didn't get a chance to. I can't remember the reason. There's snow, I think. So we're at the trailhead. So this one's going to be a little shorter than the other day. I think it's about 6.5, 7 miles round trip, but still like 3,500 feet elevation gain. So we're just trying to get ready here in the morning and wake ourselves up and get this show on the road. First part of the trail is going down this gravel road, about a quarter mile from where we parked. Already breathing heavy, but I think it's nerves, anxious, excitement. The trailhead should break off to the left up here. Another cold morning. Tips of the trees frosty. Is our turnoff for the Quandary Trail. 3 miles. 3 miles is steep. Ready, Jody?
I'm ready. Funny story, the very first time we were here in Colorado, we came to this trail and started walking up the trail with our 3 little ones. Before we realized, sorry, I keep shining my light in your face. Before we realized what the heck it was. Actually, at the time we didn't realize what it was, but it's funny. We laugh every time we come here because
we were going for a little hike, and then we went up this 200 yards, and it was like straight up.
And we're like, oh no.
Yeah. So this is our first shot at it.
Still in the dark. Trail is pretty easy to follow though. Lots of logs across the way. See some brightness.
Just a little ways in, and up it goes right away. Today there'll be no stream crossings though. Pretty straightforward route. Got started about same time, about 5:30. This one was only about 25 minutes from our cabin. The other morning was like an hour and a half. So we got to sleep until 4. That was nice. Up we go. I gotta get my pole back on again here. A few BCAs. Jody's getting a little warm, so did I. Just gonna take off a layer here already. Yeah, we're not even a mile in and we're sweat.
Not different from the other day.
Yeah, you were cold.
Yeah.
All changed. Layer off. Ready to rock.
Still dark out.
No animals yet. Hopefully, we're hoping this trail's famous for built mountain goats. Once we get up higher up on all the rocky open sections, so we're hoping we see some then.
Sky is starting to brighten. Looks a lot brighter on the camera than it is to my eyes. But going up some like switchbacky thing here, we'll see where this goes. See more bright sky up there. How you doing?
Oh, okay. We're looking forward to seeing the sunrise. Hopefully we'll be out of the trees to catch it. slowly coming out of the tree line. So pretty soon we'll be out exposed rock. Yeah. Pretty soon turn the headlamps off.
Almost to the tree line. Sun is starting to peek out. So beautiful. See over there is Mount Bross, right in the center there. Got a little snow last night, and peeking up behind there is Mount Lincoln, part of the Decalibron. We did those were our first 14ers in 2020. Going up there, that's not the summit, that's a vault summit. There's another hump that we have to go over that hump, and then I think we'll be able to see the summit from there. Greg's got his headlamp off. Time to put those away finally. Sun's starting to shine up on the peak there. Peeking out. So beautiful out this morning. There's no wind. Starting to get in the steep, rocky section. Got a nice flight of stairs built here for us, though.
Officially all the way out of the tree line on some rocky zigzags. Put some sunscreen on.
Dam Kari, that's the little dam area that we walked over that very first day when we were waiting for our VRBO to open up. It's also where Jared and Shannon had their engagement photos, and Kelsey were down there as well. Look at that. Good memories.
I think the challenge today is we thought it was easier, and it is. Shorter distance, less elevation gain, but I think because of that, it's harder. For some reason, breathing seems to be much harder today. We're only at about maybe 13,000 feet, so got ways to go. The trail is very big, chunky kind of rock. Kind of comfortable to walk on, not real flat footing. But it's a beautiful morning. And you see the summit. Up there we got one hump and then one that's pushed to the top. So all good. Hats on, sunscreen on, sun's getting bright. Johnny's kicking butt. Now that's a Karen. Not like the little ones we were looking for the other day. It's taller than me, although this trail. There's another one. That peak up there looks very steep though. Yikes. this trail there's not much wayfinding. It's pretty easy. Trails very well maintained. This is one of the, other than Bierstadt, I think, probably one of the most popular hikes. On a weekend, there's just tons of people on the mountain. Today, on a Tuesday, it's not so bad. Probably 6 different groups of 2 so far. Well, that's a Karen, huh? Yeah, boy, is that last section. Steep. Does that look steep?
Stretch is going to be super steep. Good. A little flatter section here before we attempt the last push. Still have to watch when walking. So you can see over there. That's Democrat in the center there. And peeking out over the top on the right is Cameron. And we have Lincoln right here. And then the far is Bross. That's the DeCalibron. Those are our first 14ers we did 2020.
There's a mountain goat down there. You'll never be able to see it, but we're about halfway up this steep section. There in front of us. That's level. Okay, we just broke 14,000. 250 to go. Rocks. It's so beautiful. The view is opening up now, way out there. Get some more at the top.
Summit is in sight. Up there. Get this little extra push of adrenaline when you get to finally see it and know that that's really it. So that's super exciting. Looking back, you can just see, I don't know if my camera's focusing, past that peak, and there's like Blue Lake. Highway 9 goes right along there.
There we go. Summit, Quandary Peak.
You did it.
You did it. Congrats.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we should have big standing ovations for everybody up here, right? So beautiful up here. Okay, so way over there, this is just my one stick. Right up there is Albert, massive. To the left there is Oxford and Belford. And over here we got the big Calibron. I can't quite see sure. Heading off the peak. We did it. Number 10. quick sandwich, head her on down. Bet you he goes up and down these things a lot easier than I do. We're making good progress, Jody.
Yep.
Hopefully our friend will get off the trail for us. It looked like you moved to the side. Down to about 13,100. We got a couple of them out here. There.
Making our way down. We're at about 12:03. We came down about 2,000 feet already. See the road down there that kind of winds down the mountain. In the middle of the screen there is Hoosier Pass. It's just a beautiful day. Some clouds behind us, hoping to stay dry.
Glad we got done when we did. Kind of storm clouds building up at the peak. Never want to be up there when storm clouds moving in. Back in the tree line. It's almost time for our energy drinks to get us to the end. Right now we're just trying to find a place to sit. Take our packs off. What are you making, Jody?
I'm making my amino. My potion. Cold water. All right, we just finished our energy drink. A little pick-me-up. Ready for the last little push back. We got about 1,000 feet of elevation to go, and then we'll be in line for a hamburger and fries, I think.
All right, we're getting closer to the end, finishing the day off. Our Apple Watches don't match up with... Our Apple Watches are saying about 9 miles, but I think it's more like 7 maybe a little over 7. But very nice day. We were just talking here before I turned on the camera just how nice people are that you run into on the trail. Up at the top we met a couple probably about our age. They're from California, but probably India descent. And this was their first 14er, I think, in Colorado. But I think in 2 weeks they said they were going to do the base camp at Mount Everest, which, you know, these peaks are 14,400. Everest base camp is about 18,000, so that's kind of interesting. But they're not going any further than that. But that's pretty cool. But this is a pretty straightforward trail. Not a lot of wayfinding. On top a little bit on the rocks, but the ridge was narrow enough that if you took the wrong way for a little bit, it didn't last very long. So, but either way, we're still ready to be done. When we finished La Plata on Friday, there was no way we thought we would do another one while we were out here, but here we are, we did it. So, I think that's it. That's Quandary Peak. Later.
Made it back to the road. So good to be done. Woohoo.
The storm started.
Yeah, the sky is starting to look kind of dark.
Made it back. Kind of nice, got little toilets at this trailhead. Not everyone is like that.
We made her. burger place was closed.